What's up, what's up? Got myself a coffee to help fend off those literally 3 hours sleep. What's up, Carl? Yeah, Carl, you convinced me to jump back on. I don't even know what happened. You know, Carl, you know I always lose the signal, kind of like across the street from the office? I always lose the signal right there. What's up? Who's in the house right now? Can you ask anything? You can, to a certain extent. Obviously, I'm gonna block anything ridiculous, but try to stay on the topic of anything you want. Hope that's a healthy coffee. No, I can't vouch for it being healthy. I mostly drink green tea. What's up, everyone? Thanks, Kirk, for finding me property. Yeah, 7 figures is $1 million. What do I think of Donald Trump? I think he's a big businessman. I think he's good when it comes to business. I've read a couple of his books. He has some really good, valid points in his books in terms of like how to negotiate, how to run business, how to delegate, how to leverage, how to be able to think way outside of the box where you're thinking. I also got pretty motivated as a young entrepreneur by his TV show, The Apprentice. You know, if you treated like, if everybody kind of treated their jobs like The Apprentice, or even treated their opportunities like The Apprentice, where every week somebody was going to get cut, you know, you wouldn't want to be the one getting cut. You would perform so much better. So I think that there's some wisdom there. Yeah, I pretty much stick with just newsfeed ads, but I run right side ads just to have them going, but mostly I focus and design my ads for the newsfeed, unless I'm doing page likes. What do I think of Hillary Clinton? Oh, you guys want politics, huh? No, I think Hillary Clinton is probably the shoe-in for president. You know, she's basically her whole life. She spent her whole life leading for something like this. They got money. They pretty much dominated the whole party early on. So, you know, if you get politics out of the way and you look at it as strategic marketing, you look at these people that are how well they're marketed, you know. But also, you guys got to understand, you're talking to somebody who's not a Republican or a Democrat at all. So, I don't have any emotions tied into either of those candidates. What is my single biggest piece of advice for anyone who's struggling to make something work? Maybe try focus on little wins. Focus on something else and make it work. Focus on little wins. If you're struggling right now, you shouldn't be struggling. You should be having a series of a compilation of wins. The 8K per day course is still available, yes. Do I think Facebook video will ever take over YouTube? No, I don't think so. But I do think Facebook video will be the place that the average person like us could really market and promote our businesses better than YouTube. But I think YouTube specializes in video. I think they'll be the biggest. I saw something about organic gold, but I didn't see it. Advice on local marketing. You know, it would depend on what you're doing, Kirk, or depend on who you're trying to market to. But what I've done, I started in local marketing. When I first got started, I sold websites to local businesses. And then I did search engine optimization for local businesses. What I would do these days is I would probably start by selling like a mobile app to a local business, then a membership site to a local business, and then I would start selling add-on services like creating videos or marketing campaigns or managing their Facebook ads to local businesses. And the way I would get in the door is by doing some of it for free up front. So what I would do is I'd give them like a free sample. Like for example, I would take the time to design like a basic mobile app first, and then introduce that mobile app to them. And then the other thing I would do is I would use a system like ẓeven, which is Carl Schuckert's system, and I would basically go on Craigslist and I would hire a team of sales reps, commission-based sales reps, to go out and do all of the selling for me. So that's what I would do. I basically assemble a team of commission-based sales reps. They go out and sell to local businesses, 50-50 commission, so 50% for them, 50% for me. And then I basically am the business owner, and I'm providing the tools and the resources and stuff like that. Do I smoke weed? No, I don't smoke weed. But I don't have any problem with anybody that smokes weed. I'm not really I mean, I might second guess like if I'm putting my life in the hands of somebody who's under the influence at all of something. But generally speaking, anybody could do what they want to do with their life. I'm not judging somebody for what they want to do with their life. What's up? Coffee. I'm drinking just basically coffee. Weed is good, bro. Well, a lot of things are good, dude. You know? I could say the same thing about anything, right? I used PowerPoint. Victoria, I used PowerPoint to make my slideshows. The biggest components of a Facebook video ad is you got to get right to the point in the first 5 or 10 seconds, because people are scrolling through the newsfeed. It's going to autoplay just for a minute, and you got to just jump right on. Scopes after scopes. Yeah, you know, I did scopes after scopes because my last scope, the connection died. And so a couple people asked me if I could come back on and chill with them for a minute. So, you know, my office is right across the street. I just came and grabbed Starbucks and hung with you guys. I just biked over here on a beach cruiser bicycle. One of the reasons why I ride a skateboard and a beach cruiser bicycle and stuff like that is it kind of, it's you know, when you're building a big business, ego can get in the way. Ego, it's a constant battle as you build big. It's a constant battle with ego, and so I try to do things to humble myself along the way. Carl, yeah, they went good, dude. They went good. The last videos went good. Instead of doing one big video, I broke them down into like 7 or 8. What is my job? I'm the I run an internet marketing company. I'm the CEO. So my job is Chief Executive Officer of Internet Marketing Bar. What we do is we sell things online and we teach people how to sell things online. Best paid traffics besides paid ads and Periscope? I think that would depend on what you're trying to market. If you want to tell me what you're trying to market, I can kind of give you an idea. If anybody's new here, you guys can swipe to the side and click follow. And every day I come out and just do things. Yeah, like Joel is saying, like giving to the homeless. Yeah, so that's one of the things I do is try to like always remember to give back. Always remember where you came from. Always remember that while you're on your rise up, there's also people that are on their fall down, and you can't forget about them along the way. It's hard. Ego gets in the way, you guys. It's hard. I just gave some local business tips, so if you guys want more local business tips, try to right on, Scott. I'm glad to have you as a follower, dude. Scott, also, you know, I have over 100 videos like this for free of just tons and tons of tips. You can go to chrisrecord.tv. If somebody could post that in the comments right now. What's up, Dr. Steve? Steve, good to have you on, buddy. Thanks for taking the time to join me. I'm just having some coffee, Steve. Harley Davidson enthusiasts. Yeah, they're easy to target with Facebook ads. chrisrecord.tv. Yeah, chrisrecord.tv. I think it's like 115 free videos for you guys. 100% free. Do I speak Spanish? No. I know like stuff from movies, like Todos los gatos son negros. You know, I know things like that. Vámonos. Clase dice A, B, C, C, D. I know whatever I learned in like 7th grade is all I think I know. Maybe even before that. Maybe even 6th grade. Whatever I learned back there is all I know. And that was from like some movie like Carlito's Way, you know, like all those like crazy gangster movies. I would like try to repeat what they're saying. What's up, Tanya? What's up, Alicia? What's up, Steve? And Scott, thanks for following, man. Always glad to have new followers on here. You guys, feel free to ask me some questions about business. You know, we don't just need to hang out and shoot the breeze, you guys. I'll answer questions too. Have I met with Frank Kern? I have not met with Frank Kern, but a lot of people have tagged us in similar posts. They say that my marketing videos online are Frank Kern-esque, you know, that he kind of used to make these crazy marketing videos. What is Now Driven? There's the owner of Now Driven, of that software platform, is here right now. Right there, Carl Schuckert. The guy said ask away. If you want to know about Now Driven, follow Carl Schuckert. He's the guy that said ask away. What's in the 8-figure product? Alicia, what product specifically are you referring to? Thanks, Tanya. Tell us about your new product. So, Steve,